Okay, it's live.
Okay.
What? Okay, don't put me nervous. Okay, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna freeze so bad.
You're fine.
I don't even know how to start this. But today's topics are gonna be facing your fear of the camera and self-image. I think I put that right. Yeah, yeah, self-image. So which one? What topic do you guys want to start on? So I feel like both of them connect in a way.
Yeah.
So
I'm not. I'm not.
Jose.
I'm not bothered. Any topic we can start. We can discuss. No
Okay,
worries.
well, Jose, pick one and start off from it, please.
Jose.
Yes,
All
Jose.
right, guys. Well, this is Jose Garcia. We're gonna go ahead and talk about which one do you guys want to talk about first? Maritza. This is Maritza Velasco, and we have Karen from the UK, and Maritza's from the US, and I'm from Mexico. Well, I'm in the US. I'm just playing. All right, guys. So I say we start off with self-image. I think that would be the best one, and then we'll move on to the video one. Um, when it comes to self-image, I think the biggest thing is not lying to yourself, right? Your self-image is extremely, extremely important, and you could proceed to be a type of person, but if, like, deep inside you don't believe that you can do something, let's talk about, like, goals and stuff, right? All of us have different goals. Some of us want cars, some of us want houses. It doesn't matter, what goal you want. But if, deep inside your self-image, you don't believe that you can have those things, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to actually, take the action that's required to make it happen. Okay? And for me personally, a good way that I've, worked on my self-image is through personal development. Through personal development, like, through reading every single day, listening to audios every single day. And what, personal development does for me is, it feeds my subconscious mind. So instead of thinking of all, like, the negative things, of just, like, being stressed out, or the problems, or the chores, or the things that I have to do, when I feed my mind with, positive information, what happens is that my self-image starts to change. And for me, I start believing, I'm like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. And like I said, the biggest thing is not lying to yourself. You have to be able to believe it, because I can tell people, hey, you know what? I'm confident, or I believe in myself. But if deep inside I truly, honestly don't believe it, then it's kind of, like, it's not really, it's not going to work. Okay? So that's kind of my little introduction on this subject. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Mr. Karen.
Self-image. I'd say everybody, like Jose said, everybody has a certain belief and have their own certain goals in life. And I mean, I suppose the goals that you're trying to achieve, the goals that you're trying to achieve, you put me on the spot.
Oh, good, man. Take your time.
Yeah, the goal that you're trying to achieve will kind of come out on your personal image. And I mean, if you got if you have like a personal image and you're promoting good positive things, I suppose good positive things are following your trail. And I mean, like me personally, like I like to promote positivity, because I believe that the world should come to a unity and everybody should be able to work together and help each other, help one another to progress in life and basically inspire others. And that's what I believe. I think that so my self-image personally, I try to portray myself as a positive individual. I'm not trying to be negative, because if I be negative, then I suppose negativity will follow in my trail, and I'm not trying to portray that image. So I mean, that's my kind of verdict on self-image.
Now let's go ahead and go on to Maritza. Let's see what she got.
Well, my view of self-image, well, what I was trying to refer to was like how you look at yourself. You can say, well, I don't know, you went more to like in a different view. I'm like yourself, like how you portray yourself to other people. If you wear baggy clothes all the time, like for girls, you can say you don't do your makeup, don't do your hair. I mean, it's not necessary to do it, but when say you're trying to get a job or you're trying to impress people, um, you want to like look decent, not the best. I see you trying to move out of the camera.
No, I need to get I want to write down some stuff.
Okay.
I got ideas coming out.
Um, well, yeah, I mean, like you're trying to impress people, and how are you gonna impress them with wearing baggy clothes? Like, I'm not saying you always have to wear formal, but something that looks um casual and stuff. And even when with anything, like if they see you like that, and then like, oh, you don't care. Like, how am I gonna listen to you? How am I gonna follow you if you're just in a normal, like, plain t-shirt and jeans? And you have like a bun sticking out of your head like halfway throughout. Like that's fine with like one other day, once a day. I mean once a day, once in a couple times because you're not gonna have the time for it. As for a girl, my point of view as a girl, um, but you have to like kind of be. You get what I mean? It's kind of,
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't feel like I'm explaining it.
No, you are. It
I
makes
understand.
sense. Like when you're gonna go get a job, it all has to do with your self-image, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's like as soon like how do I put it? As soon as you walk in the door, if you're gonna go in an interview, they'll sense it. What type of person you are, right?
Mhm.
If you go in the door and you're just like, oh, go ahead and take a seat. Okay, thank you. Good morning. How you doing? This is, your self-image doesn't look right. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say, for example, if as soon as you open the door, or they open the door, like, hey, you know what, Jose Garcia, come on in. What am I gonna do? Like, hey, good morning. How are you guys doing? You go and you shake that person's hand. Your tone of voice says, what? I'm confident, or I can do this.
Yeah,
Right? Or like,
exactly.
you know what? I'm the one for the job. Like, I'm your man, right? You're gonna hire me because I know that I can do it. And then, once you start talking to them, they're gonna sense it right away, from the way you're talking. If you give examples, or just if you're like, or if they ask you something that you don't know, you'd be like, you know what? Honestly, I don't know, but I'm willing to learn. Honestly, I don't know yet, but you know what? I can do it. I can find a way to learn. And what does that tell about your self-image? It's going to be like, you know what? I like this person. Why? Because they have the initiative, they have the self-confidence, and they know that they can do stuff. They're
Yeah,
not
and even
very doubtful, right? Go ahead.
yeah, not even if you don't, even if like in the back of you, like your gut is like trying to like tangle up, and like you're like just calm down, don't stress, and even if as long as you work it and you own it, people won't kind of know. You sound confident to them. The voice, how you express yourself, it's different instead of when you're like, okay. Because I know I have those points, especially on camera, when I'm like, okay, like, I just agree or I won't say anything. But I mean, there's some points where I'm like, when I get into it, then you guys see it and know that I'm confident in what I'm saying. So as long as you own it, you work it, you got it.
Any golden nuggets, Mr. Karen?
Yeah, I believe the same thing. I think self-image comes down to you being yourself as well. Don't try to be somebody that you're not, because I mean
Perfect. I like that.
that won't work out for you. It definitely won't work out for you. You have to just be yourself and be confident, and yeah, just be yourself mainly and have fun with it.
Yeah, I really like what you said. Just be yourself. Okay, you're not trying to impress anybody. I think the most important person for you to impress is yourself. You can say,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you know
Be
what?
yourself.
I did this. I'm proud of myself because I did this. Because think about it. If you try to impress, every single person out there, it's gonna be impossible.
Yeah, it's
They're
gonna be
not going to
hard.
be able to do it. And at the end of the day, even if you do actually try to, impress other people, you're not going to be happy. And right, that's something that I wrote down. It was feeling good. Right? When you have a positive self-image, you feel good about yourself. You're like,
Yeah,
you know what, I can do this, or you know what, I'm going to make this happen. And then you just you just feel good. But on the other hand, if let's say you're not confident, or let's say you're like, oh man, you know what? Like I'm stressed about this. I have so many problems. I'm not smart enough. We get that all the time, right? I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. Who am I to, go out for big dreams or big goals? I can't accomplish those. You see that? It all has to do with the self-image and the way you're talking. That's why, like I've told you guys a couple of times, and I've noticed Maritza's been doing it a lot, the last couple of months, and she'll tell you right now, is like, just study people. Okay, just study them. Just look at them, and like, I got this from one of my really, really close friends, Raul. He's a great guy here from Fresno. Well, he went back home, but that's a different story, right? But anyways, with him, one day we were just talking, right, and he's extremely, extremely good at interviews. Like when you talk to him, you're like, oh damn, this guy can take over the world. Why? Because of his self-image. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and you could just feel it in his tone of voice, right? So that's something else. It's kind of like, you know what, like you have to be able to, perceive or like, how do I say it? I don't know, I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought. But, it just has to do with, like, your self-image. Well, Maritza, take it away. I'll remember right now.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, honestly, on that, I feel like there's a thin borderline between studying people and, in a way, judging people. And I don't like to, huh?
Yeah, now I remember I was talking about that. Yes.
Okay, go ahead, before you lose it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know, I remember. Yay. But anyway, studying people. And again, guys, I don't want to sound mean. I don't want to sound rude because honestly, I'm like nice. I love people. I'm super humble. That's like I always try to be humble. I'm always humble, right? But there's just a little like just study people. You don't even have to judge them. You don't have to tell them anything. You just have to look at their characteristics. Be like, okay, this person is like this. This person is like that. Which characteristic do I like that I can pick up on? You see that? So that's all you have to do, going back to my friend Raul, when we were talking about this, he told me something that stuck with me, forever. And he said this. He said, man, he's like, something that I've noticed from people, and he's studying to be a lawyer and stuff, and he's like, something that I've noticed to be from people is I can tell what kind of person you are just by the way you walk. Okay? I want you guys to think about that. Just by the way you walk, I can tell what kind of person you are. Well, to a certain extent. Okay? How do you walk? Do you walk with confidence? Do you walk with a fast pace? Do you walk like, you know what, you have a purpose, you have something to do that day, right? Or do you walk all like, oh man, you don't even know what's going on. You're just a zombie. You're just walking, right? So think about that, guys. Remember your self-image, and just when you start noticing this, like, you know what, I like how that person is. I like how that person acts, or then start picking it up, and you're like, you know what, I like that, I like that, I like that. And then when you remember, go ahead and start applying that into your life, and you're going to start to see that even if you don't have self-confidence, let's say right now, you're going to be able to develop it, okay? Because honestly, we're not born with self-confidence. We're not. We have to develop it through practice and knowing and, being conscious of what we're doing and what we have to do to get that confidence, right? That's kind of my other little nugget that I wanted to share with you guys.
Yeah, that's just it's true. That's definitely true. I mean, it's not something that you can just pick up as you're a baby. You start crawling, you start walking, and then you start confident. No, it doesn't work like that. It's something that you have to develop, practice, and even apply to yourself and practice and keep going. But self-confidence is definitely a skill in life, a life skill that everybody needs to have. It's a great skill to have and to learn and develop. And it's something that me personally, I need to work on myself. And yeah, it's great. It's great. It's something that I'm trying to work on myself. So yeah.
But definitely keep it up, Karen. Like I said, honestly, I remember the first time that we got on a Google Hangout, and remember I wasn't mean about it, but what did I tell you? I was like, hey, you know what? Stop. Stop thinking negativity. stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was a little bit strong about it. But
Yeah,
ever since then, what happened? You were just like, okay, you know what? You're right. And then every time we get on a hangout or we talk, I can see it in your face. You're just like, yeah, Jose, you know, I'm excited, this and this and this and this. And everything is like positivity. And now, and you know, you've been studying, you've been listening to the Inner Circle audios, you've been reading, you've been working on yourself. And can you kind of give us a little glimpse of, you know, like for you, how this has been able to, you know, working on yourself, how that's been able to, you know, improve your life in general?
Yeah, I can definitely. I mean, sometimes I used to talk before, like I didn't used to think before I used to talk. I used to just talk, and certain things would come out, and I probably didn't mean that. You get what I mean? So since I've like learned some of the self development through like Inner Circle audios and other audios that I've been listening to, and other motivational speakers, like they've definitely given me confidence in like my thoughts, and I mean they've basically taught me to don't ever believe that you can't do something in life. Don't ever believe, okay, then if you're not trained in that field, or you're not it's not something that you've learned in college or university or something, that you can do it if you put your mind to it. Anything you do, you can. Anything you try to do can be done. Just like Carlos likes to say a lot, my mentor, he likes to say a lot. Whatever your mind can conceive, you can achieve. Your mind
Yeah.
can achieve, and I mean that's a great
You kind of
quote
froze
from
there.
them. When you start thinking, there's been times in my business when I've felt like I wanted to quit, and I thought about that quote, and I thought about you, Jose, and my mentor Carlos saying that quote. I just got that quote in the back of my head saying, anything my mind can achieve. I mean, anything my mind can conceive, my mind can achieve. So that just keeps me striving on to push forward in my business and stay positive and keep focusing.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. And that's something else. It's like, you know what? Like once you start getting that momentum, it's great. You know, it honestly is, because I think we all get to a certain point where we do feel stressed out, where we do feel like quitting, but we're like, you know what? No, come on, a little bit more, and you keep pushing yourself, and then I tell you what happens is you're just gonna like just be like, okay, you just take off, and there's no going back, right?
Yeah,
There's no going back. Don't get me wrong, you're gonna have days when you don't feel good. You're gonna have days when you're like, you know, this is hard, but the thought of quitting is not necessarily gonna get in your head. And if it does, you're like, no, because I did not work I did not work this hard in order to quit now. Okay, and it all has to do again with your self-image.
exactly.
So as long as we, we strive to, to start that positive momentum of your self-confidence, of your self-image, just going after our goals. Once we start that momentum, then it's great, because it's not easy to stop, something that's in motion, right? So we can definitely put it that way. Okay.
I believe, yeah, that's definitely true. Because I mean, once you've got that thought in your head that nothing can stop you, nothing can stop you. Literally, nothing can stop you. You know
Nope.
what I mean? So when you're trying, when you even saying to yourself, no, I'm not gonna be able to do this, another thought will come to you. Nah, I can do this. You'll snap back into it straight away. Because obviously everybody has days when they have thoughts about quitting or stopping what they want to do in their life, or maybe trying a different route because this route's not working for you. But I mean, the more you try to focus on what you're trying to achieve, what your main goal is, the more you'll achieve it. It's proven. What happened?
Yeah. Yeah, and for like, I recently read The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill, and it talked a lot about like, famous people, such as Henry Ford. Napoleon Hill talked about Henry Ford and the qualities that Henry Ford had. One of them was self-confidence, right? Self-confidence. How many times did Ford try to build a car? They called him crazy. People judged them. And did he quit? No. Why? Because he was like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. Another huge example was, Emerson. Okay? How many times did he fail? Over 10,000 times he failed, to build the light bulb, which now we have lights all over the place, right?
Yeah.
But what happened? If he didn't have the self-confidence and the self-image that, you know what, I can do this, I'm going to find a way to do this, and just being positive about things, I don't think he wouldn't have ever, figured that out. Okay?
True.
So I think that's just something, that we have to keep in mind when it comes to self-image. If we want to do something great, the road to greatness is not going to be easy. Okay? But we have to make ourselves believe that it is easy. Like, you know what? It's easy. Any little thing that you stumble upon, like, you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm going to overcome this. I can do this. I'll go through it. I'll go over it. I'll go under it. I'll go around it. But this is not going to stop me from my actual destiny, from what I want to do. Okay? So when you have that self-confidence of, you know what? This is going to happen, what happens? Then the universe, the law of attraction, God, things just start to go in place to help you get there. Like our good mentor, David Wood, he has the vision of creating 100 millionaires a year within Empower Network, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you see it, when he talks about it, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this with you or without you. And that type of confidence, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna do it, right? Because you could feel it, you could sense it that he's gonna do it no matter what. I don't know. He doesn't know how long it's gonna take him, but that's his goal. That's what he's gonna do. And how he likes to say it, that's it. Period. He always says it like that, right?
Yeah, he's very passionate about his vision. He's very passionate about his goal that he's trying to achieve. You can definitely sense the belief from him, and he's definitely pushing for it. You can see in his self confidence, like you said, he's pushing for that goal.
Yeah.
He's striving for that goal. He's putting it all in to get that goal, to reach that goal, and that's what it's about. You have to push and push and push and push until you reach it. That's basically it. There's no time for stopping. There's no time for holding back. There's no time for waiting. You just go through it, look at your goal ahead, and reach out for it. That's basically it.
Yeah, and I think like another big little golden nugget that I can give you guys is, as long as we have when we take action, we have to feel good. Okay, that's something that I've been learning from the law of attraction, and I'm reading a book now. It's Ask and It Is Given by Abraham Hicks, and she's big on the law of attraction, and she says this, also take into consideration this. It's a little bit off topic, but I know it's good for this. She says that when you do something, be sure you feel good doing it. Okay? If you're gonna, and like for me, if I make a video, I want to feel good inside making my video, because if I don't, what's gonna happen? Whatever I'm feeling inside is gonna be perceived through the camera, right? You guys are gonna be able to sense it if I'm not feeling that video, if I'm not digging it, if I'm not, the self-confidence deep inside. Okay, so that's something else. Always feel good. Always think about it like this. Always think about the end in mind. Think about your goal. Think about your vision. When you think about that, what's gonna happen? You're gonna feel good. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna accomplish that. I like that. And then you're just gonna feel happy. And then you can backtrack a little bit and take action that's gonna get you there. Okay, but you have to remember to feel good when you're taking the action. Because if you're like, oh man, I have to blog or I have to make a video, and you're just not feeling it, that is not going to get you any closer, to your end destination, to your goal. So be sure you guys remember that. Always feel good, have a positive attitude, but be happy when you're watching videos, when you're watching training, when you're listening to audios, when you're reading, whenever you're doing that, and that is what's going to get you closer to your goal and your dream. Okay? What happened to Maritza? Maritza!
I'm right here. It's just you guys are so into it. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, but why aren't you on camera?
What?
You're not on camera. It's just blue. You disabled your camera.
No, it's on.
You're not on.
It's come out like that on mine as well.
It's on.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, bro, 5 minutes ago, you just kind of disappeared, and it's just the little blue background, and then it has the little monito-looking thing.
I haven't touched it.
So I don't know if there's a little thing where it says camera. Oh, right there where it says turn off camera on top. And probably turn it back on. I think that's what happened.
Selected then and mine.
Let's see. Yeah, see, I did that with mine.
No, maybe.
Yeah,
Because I haven't
see, so
touched
when
it.
I click it, I came back. Yeah, it's at the very top. Like
No,
if you
I
hover
know.
on
I
top,
clicked it, and if it's red, it's because. Huh?
well, I don't know.
Not
Well,
sure.
if it doesn't work, it's okay.
Oh.
We could
Why did you can't
huh?
hear me?
Say that again, sorry.
What was that?
Oh,
Yeah,
there, you're back.
you back.
Oh, okay. Now that, well, I didn't want to interrupt you guys. You guys were all into it and stuff,
Oh.
so why kill
Go ahead and
the
share something. You can
well,
Just
all
share.
I, like what I've heard from you guys, like your self-image stuff was basically like the hardest part is taking off because the rest is a flight. It's a easy flight kind of thing. Like yeah, once in a while you'll get little turbulence in your little like trip, but the hardest part is taking off, and once it's off, you're good to go.
yeah.
That's what it is basically. It's just believing in yourself. You have to. It all starts from within. Your belief starts from within. You can't. You're not going to be able to move anywhere unless you believe that you can't move to your direction of your goal.
You're cutting off a little bit, Karen.
Can you hear me? No.
Yep. Okay, there we go. You're back. But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, guys. I think like like we shared, self-image is extremely, extremely important. So always, let's go ahead and always work on that.
Definitely.
Again, some tips. How about we discuss some tips on what has been working for us, or how we were able to do it. Like I kind of brought this up at the beginning. For me, it's just personal development, reading, listening to audios. Um, Something else that's really, really important is like your environment, right? I always like to touch on that. Is your environment. What kind of people do you surround yourself with? And I'm not saying, oh, you know what, you surround yourself with bad people, but like we were talking about studying people, right? What kind of people are you around? Are you around people who are negative, who are telling you can't do something, who are always doubtful? If you hang around those type of people, it's gonna rub off on you, right?
Yeah,
It's just
definitely. Well, of
automatically, it's
course,
just gonna rub off, and you're gonna feel like that. Okay, so
of course.
always be aware of your environment, and that has to do that has to do a lot with your self-image, and
Yeah,
also, like, what do you watch on TV? Like, if you
yeah.
watch the news every single day for like an hour,
Mm.
I'm not telling you, what to do or what to watch, but think about it. The news, from what I've seen, all they talk about is, oh, there's crime here, there's a war here, this person
Yeah,
did this, there's a robbery here. All they talk about is about negativity, negative stuff, right? So if you're trying
exactly.
to work on your self-image and you're feeding your mind with negativity,
Mm.
how is that going to give you confidence to go out there and do something big? Go out there and accomplish your goal. Because you're going to remember, oh man, you know what? There's robberies out there. There's this. You're just going to remember all the negativity, all the negative stuff that's going on in the world, and that's not going to help your self-image. So again, what you do on your downtime is going to determine your life. So
Yeah.
on your downtime, when you're not doing anything, pick up a book, right? Just read a book for a little bit, or listen to audio. I personally love listening to audios. I could be cleaning, I could be doing whatever, driving, but I always, at the gym or whatever you're doing, what you do on your downtime is going to determine your success. So just listen to audios. Hang around with people who are positive, who are, enthusiastic, who encourage you to do something big in life, and who are willing to help you. Okay,
Yeah, of
that's kind
course.
of my little how I
Well,
personally do it.
yeah, I wanted to touch up on what you were just saying, Jose. And I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, television is definitely something that will have a big impact on your life. And I mean, since me recently, I've stopped watching TV as much. Well, I haven't. I've started watching TV less and listening to more audios, listening to more positive stuff. motivational speakers, people that are going to help me in life. I mean, the television's not really helping me in life, so I've decided to kind of put that to the side a bit. And I mean, like you were saying about the people you hang around and stuff like that, yeah, that definitely is something that you need to think about, because the people that you hang around, if you hang around negative people that are gonna say negative things around you, and
Karen.
Kind of froze.
Oh no.
and do positive things around you, and you know, boost you, give you that boost, to push forward in your goals and be a positive person. And that's it basically.
Maritza, what do you got?
Um, I don't know. Like, okay, you guys. Okay, well now I'm doing not the judge. How do you call it? I'm observing people, so you guys are the ones I'm observing right now. And from what I hear from
Don't do
yours,
that to other people, not us.
I'm sorry. You know I have the habit of doing that, and it's with the people that are like right in front of me, and I'll start talking and like zoning out, and like, well, you'll start talking and I zone out, and then I come back and then I pay attention again and make more connections. You know I do that a lot. It's
Yeah,
not.
feel free,
I
feel
mean, it's
free.
not that I'm trying to judge you or anything, because actually what I'm gonna say is good. Um, you guys pointed out about listening to other people, right? To hanging out with the right people. But us as humans always have the tendency to pay attention to the bad instead of the good. So like if somebody points out, oh, like you look nice today, but this is this or whatever, like your shirt doesn't fit your outfit, you'll be like, so I did all of this for nothing, or for you wrote an essay, whatever. I wrote all of this, but your conclusion doesn't match up what you were trying to say. And you're not going to focus on the good part, you're going to focus on the bad part and then take that in. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's one thing I want people to
yeah,
focus on.
I understand.
Focus on the good and not the bad, because the bad doesn't help. The good. Somebody said you did something good. Um, take it, how do you say it? Like, what's the word? What's the word? I can't.
Absorb, consume, take in.
No. Accept it. Feel good about it.
Cutting up on my end.
Good, even though a little part of it
Maritza,
was
you're cutting up a little bit.
not as good as you wanted it to be, at least about the good portion that you did, even if you had a little part that wasn't the best.
I
Yeah, so
couldn't
definitely
hear.
Did
always.
you guys get that?
It's
Yeah,
cutting up.
kind of. Like
It's
you,
cutting
you
up.
were kind of choppy for a little bit. But yeah, like you said, just always take in the good. And yeah, I mean, it's sad, but it does happen. All of us, we
Yeah,
all.
both of you guys are getting cut off.
Uh-oh.
It's cutting up again.
Hello? Are we
Hello?
good?
I don't know
I
what happened
could
to
hear
me.
Karen. Maritza, can you hear us? I think Maritza froze.
But it's kind of choppy.
Yeah. Is it better? Maritza, can you hear us?
I'm not sure what's happening.
Can you hear
Yes,
me, Karen?
yes, I can hear you guys.
Oh, you can hear us?
I can hear both of you.
Okay. We can hear you, but it seems kind of choppy. Like you're still a little bit choppy.
Yeah, I think it's Google acting up. Because it was fine a while ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that was our little conversation, you can say, on
Mhm.
self-image. So now Marita, what's our next topic?
Our next topic is going to be facing your fear of the camera, which I struggle on a lot. Tendency
Yeah.
why I stay quiet when I'm on camera sometimes. You know, a person, when I'm into something, I get into it and I can ramble off until like never,
Yeah.
never ending. But once I realize that I'm on camera and I'm being recorded, then that's when I go into shock and then I'm just like, okay, and I'll stay quiet. And I don't know why I do that because I know in person I can do it.
That's okay. Um,
So, do you guys have any tips for me? This is what I'm going to take tips I need from you guys because I still can't do it. And I still have the tendency to like not want to look at the camera and look somewhere else.
I think it'd be a good idea for all of us to share, how we started making videos.
Yeah,
And
that
they
too
can,
because
yeah, I say we could probably do that, and then we'll go into, why we should face our fears, and then more of like, just doing that, and then at the end it'd be maybe some video tips on on how to do it. That sound good?
yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So you want to go ahead and start, Maritza?
Well, I mean, I need tips from you guys, so either of you two,
Okay.
because I can't. I've been wanting to. Well, I do make them, but I'm like I don't post them because
To start.
self-conscious wise, you
Well,
can say.
that's what our topics are today, right? Self-confidence. You have to be confident. I'll go
Yeah,
ahead
that's what I'm
and
saying.
start if you guys would like. Yeah, I think videos is extremely, extremely important. Why? Because people can see you, right? And people can hear your voice. And again, we talked about self-confidence, and we talked about just that feeling that's that you guys can feel from me. And Karen's what on the other side of the world,
Mhm.
right? So I think when I started, making videos, I still remember my first video, and it was cool that I found it, and I wrote a blog post about it earlier, a couple days ago, and it was funny, when I recorded that video, it was just a picture of me, and I just started talking, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but I was like, all right, guys, this is Jose Garcia, and this is me, and I'm a little bit nervous, and I'm just facing my fears, right? That's what we're supposed to do. So yeah, guys, just that was my first video, right? But what it's like anything, right? Like at the beginning, it's gonna be tough. At the beginning, you're gonna be like, oh wow. But then after you start doing it over and over and over again, you start to get good at it. Okay, and my thing for me, I think it was like the first 15 videos or so, I was like nervous. But then after, I was like, you know what? Whatever. Just be yourself. I think that's the biggest thing that I can tell you guys is just be you. Don't worry about other people judging you. Right? I mean, other people are gonna
Definitely.
judge you regardless. And again, we were just talking about your self-image. What are we
Mm,
supposed to take in? Positivity. We're
Exactly.
supposed to take in motivation, personal development, good stuff, so then we could achieve our goal. Okay?
Definitely.
If we listen to what other people think, or here's the thing, something that I've noticed is many of the times people don't even judge us. Honestly,
Mm.
I think the biggest judge that we have is ourselves. Because we tell ourselves, oh, I did that wrong. Oh, my hair's not done right, or my hat's not on right, or something, right? You
Yeah,
judge yourself. People
yes,
don't
true.
even judge you. You're just another video on YouTube,
Mm.
right? But if you capture the person's attention, that oh, who's this guy? What is he saying? I like this or whatever. So what? Think about it. Does that bother you? No. On the other hand, a negative person jumps on your video. Oh man, this person, whatever, they don't know what they're talking about. They click out. So what? Did either one of them, do you any harm? No, right? So always remember that. Don't worry about what other people say. Yeah, be aware of it. And if you're doing something wrong, it's always good, to acknowledge it. But
Mm.
see for yourself, like, you know what, I could improve in that. Or if you don't think so,
Definitely.
like, you know what, no, that's your opinion. I'm gonna do me. As long as I'm happy with what I'm doing, it's fine, right?
Mm.
But the biggest thing is don't judge yourself, okay? Because if
Mm.
you judge yourself, you are the biggest person. You're the biggest judge that you can possibly have because you're telling yourself lies. You're telling
Mm.
yourself, I'm not good enough, or that was not a good video, right? And this is just a conversation, right? When I'm talking to anybody out in the street, this is exactly how I look like. This is exactly how I talk to them. So I mean, I know it's different because it's a camera, but I think eventually, like I said, if you do it over and over and over again, it's just, it just becomes natural. It's just as if you were talking to somebody out in the street, just say hello or whatnot. That was kind of my little intro on that. So Karen, go ahead and get started, man. I saw your video a couple days ago. Good job, man. Better than mine.
Yeah, yeah. I decided to try out making a video, and I mean, like I made, like I said to you, Jose, I said that I made a few videos, just test the videos to see how I got along with it and stuff like that. And I mean, I felt good about it. Well, I felt like I needed a lot of, like I was saying earlier about self-image, it kind of comes down to self-confidence. I mean, if you're confident, you're going to be more confident on your video. You know what I mean? If you feel like, yeah, okay, then I can do this and I'm going to be great, I'm going to be good, you'll put that into your video. Everybody will see that enthusiasm. Because I mean, like, if you go into like Jose's videos, you can see his enthusiasm. You can feel the energy. You can feel the spirit with him. You know what I mean? You can feel it. You can feel the energy and the enthusiasm. What he's saying, everything he's saying enthusiasm. Let me start that again. He infuses. I'm not good with words, but
You're good, man.
everybody's their self. Yeah,
I can
yeah.
feel
So
your
I mean,
that's what it is. I can feel it. I know what you're trying to say.
yeah, if you, yeah, you infuse yourself, feel what you're saying in your videos, and that's basically what I was trying to say. And I mean, in my first video, I found that when I was pointing the camera and I was looking at the camera because I was doing it on my iPhone, I was watching myself on the video, and that kind of made me feel a bit self-conscious. So I kind of decided to try it a different way and turn the camera around and just kind of did it with the camera facing away from me, if that makes sense. Because when you watch yourself on video, you get a bit self-conscious. You think, oh, you're watching yourself do the video, so you're kind of watching to see if you're doing okay, instead of actually concentrating on the video that you're making. You get what I mean? So I found that
I've seen struggle.
Turning the camera away from me and not watching myself on the video, making the video, that kind of helped me a bit because I wasn't really thinking about myself. I was kind of thinking about what I'm trying to say on the video and what information I'm trying to put over to people. And that definitely helped me. But I mean, on my first video, I struggled. But I felt like, yeah, I made a video this morning and I was confident. I felt like the man of the world. I was confident. I was jumping for joy. I was enthusiastic. I was all of that. I was just in my zone. I felt good. It basically come down to my self-confidence, and I think that plays a big making. So I mean, remember I said your self-belief comes from within. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to believe that you can do this video good. You can do it the best, better than anybody else. So yeah, that's my tips.
Great job, man.
But I'd advise you, if you're gonna make your video for the first video you make, don't put the camera so you can see yourself videoing yourself, because it definitely plays a part. So don't do it because it will help you not to watch yourself. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah.
Another tip that I got from the event, and I know Maritza remembers this. I haven't done it because I think I'm okay. But Jake Ron, he said that a good tip that worked for him is if you're not confident making videos, put a picture of like your family or your friends or your wife or like your best friend, put it right there on the little camera, and then pretend you're talking to them, right? Yeah. Just confuse your mind and be like, you know what? I'm talking to Raul. I'm talking to Johnny. I'm talking to Billy. Whatever. Hey, what's up, Billy? How you doing? Right? You're going to feel that confidence. Why? Because you're going to be like, you know what? I'm talking to the best friend of mine. And the best thing is when you do that, people are going to sense that you're being real with them. Right? Because if you're like a robot, hello, hey guys, blah, 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 you're a robot, right? People don't, they don't connect with robots. I don't connect. You guys connect with robots?
No.
Okay,
I don't connect with robots.
yeah. So, just be yourself. Pretend like you're talking to your best friend, right? And the best friends out there, because we all have people who we connect with all over the world. So those people are gonna connect with you, and they're gonna like your videos. They're gonna, be like, hey, you know what, great video, or they're gonna share it. They're gonna like it. They're gonna, opt in. They're gonna get on your list. They're gonna join your team. Why? Because you were real with them. Why? Because you pretended like you were talking to the best friend of yours, and then it's just great. Like something that I noticed for like me and like Karen and Maritza and Carlos, like I'm just me, and like we all get along. I think it's because, like, I don't know, the type of person that I am, I guess. And there's other people out there that I connect with. We're just all like that. Why? Because I'm not trying to pretend to be somebody else, right? Just be yourself, okay? Maritza, your turn.
No, I want to make video. Okay, when I make videos, yeah, like you said, I kind of watch myself, and if I don't like something, I will stop the video and end it right there and then. And then after so many takes, it sounds like it's so scripted. I'm like, no, I'm done. Because it doesn't sound the way I wanted it to sound. From the first one, it sounds good, but then I did something to mess it up, and then I'll stop it, and then I'll take it again and again and again. And like I said, it sounds so scripted. I'm like, no, I am not posting this. And I've had rare videos where I actually, like, sounds good, and I feel confident enough to post it. But those are rare, so I want to have more of those and less of the scripted ones.
Well, remember, like a little tip, like I said, don't be a robot. Like just be you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then don't judge yourself. Remember we talked about this. You are the judge of yourself. Nobody else judges you. When I watch your videos, I'm like, oh, it was a great video. I got a couple of golden nuggets, and that's all I look for. Yeah, I'm not looking like, oh, you messed this word up. Oh my gosh, she said them instead of air. So
yeah, exactly.
Right?
No,
I watch videos. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I posted, I think, like 2 weeks ago. And I was just talking and talking, and I was like, yeah, nothing much. And then I went back and I looked at the video, and I was like, why did I say that? I'm like, whatever. I still posted it. I'm like, let's just post it. Just post it. As long as you give good content, people are going to see that. If you guys go back, I don't know which video it was, but I know I was, just rambling and talking and just being myself. And then I was like, yeah, nothing much. And I was like, why did I say that? Right? But I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm still going to post it. Because again, if you keep judging yourself, it's going to be like Maritza said, it's scripted. And you don't want it to be scripted. People are not going to connect with scripted videos. Just be you.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? Well, definitely the picture one. I don't know if you guys want to go ahead and try that. The picture. Don't look at the camera.
Yeah, don't look at the camera. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah. And then another tip that I got from Vic was when you do your videos, do your best to look at the actual little camera right there. Okay?
The center of it.
No. Well, yeah, just like the little recording dot.
Yeah.
Okay, So definitely look at that, and I guess, the way he explained it is when you look at the actual camera, people connect with you because you're like, you know what, they're looking at me. Like I'm looking at you guys right now through the camera, right? But if I was, hi Maritza, so how you doing, or Karen, what's up, this and that, you guys can see I'm looking at you guys, but I'm looking down. But if I'm looking at you guys, I'm telling you, hey, you know what? I believe in you guys. I know you guys can do this. I know you guys are going to be successful. Right? You guys see the difference?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm digging into your soul, you can say. I'm just digging into your eyes.
Yeah.
Right?
Now you're right.
And that's
yeah, exactly. You connect. You can feel that connectivity between each other. Because I mean, if you're looking at the camera, like I'm looking at you now, it's like I'm talking to you. It's not like I'm just making a video. So it's like, you get what I mean? It definitely plays a part.
So definitely, that's another good tip. And I've been doing that for the last couple videos that I've made. Is I always remember, I'm like, you know what? I need to talk to the camera. Talk to the camera. You're not talking to the screen. You're talking to the camera. because I want to connect with people, right? And then let's see, what else? Any other questions, Marita?
Um, I don't know. I just need to lose my fear of the camera and like actually more of you guys right now because this whole thing I was supposed to be following it and then you took over, then Karen started talking and I just stayed quiet the whole time. I mean, I paid attention, but I'm kind of like
You're gonna need to host the other one next week.
no. No, well, it has to be like gradually. I can't like just take
Yeah.
off like that. I'm not that fast.
Well,
Depends.
see, like okay, you need to challenge yourself, okay, and do this by yourself. Just be like, you know what? I need to make 2 videos a day. Don't even post them. Just make them. Okay, just
No,
make
well, I
them.
mean, okay.
But
Oh, I
like,
make the
don't
video,
judge
but see, for
yourself.
me, it's kind of even hard to even take a selfie, and that's one picture, or like take pictures in general. I don't like taking pictures. I don't like being recorded. I'd rather be the one taking the pictures or recording the video of somebody else.
Right. But we're talking about facing your fears, right? We're not
That's
talking
true.
about what your fears are.
No, I know, but that's me, so that's what I have to learn to do.
So exactly. So you need to start now, not
I
in 2
know
years.
now. Well,
Okay,
I do
because
it, but it's just like me being judgmental of myself, not allowing
Yeah,
me
you
to
don't,
honestly,
like.
people don't even judge you. People, and even if they do, who cares?
I said of myself, me judging myself. I've gotten away a little bit from other
Don't,
people, but me.
yeah, just don't
yeah,
judge yourself though.
you just need to build the self confidence. That's what it is. It comes down to that mainly. Just building yourself. Just build it up slowly. Don't jump straight into it and think, okay, then I'm just going to be self confident tomorrow. Just build it up bit by bit. Take your time with it. I mean, nothing happens overnight. Everybody knows that. So yeah, just build on it. Take your time and just build it slowly. That's how you'll see the improvement.
Yeah.
But like Jose was saying, if you do 2 videos a day, you'll learn to start getting more. It will be more like a habit and just do it, and you'll start to build it eventually by itself without you even knowing. And that's what I'm gonna start trying to do. That's a good tip to do. Start making videos daily, even if you don't post them. Just make them daily, so you're getting used to the camera and getting used to being around the camera, and just getting more comfortable with the camera. That's what it is. That's great.
Yeah, and I think after like a week, let's say you do like 2 videos a day for a week, then after that you're like, you know what, this is easy, right? Then you could just start posting them. Because I think like for me, like the first week or the first, like I said, 20 videos or 15 videos, they were the hardest. Like Karen was saying, I laughed when Karen was like, yeah, I made a video and I recorded it like 10 times. I remember when I used to record videos 10, 15, 20 times. Hey guys, how you guys doing? This Jose. Oh shit, I gotta restart. Hey guys, I gotta restart.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Post.
That's what I do. That's what I'm saying. At the end, when I finally get to the one I like, that I got to say everything, it sounds scripted.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
we don't connect with robots. You need to.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes, I mean, you're not always going to be perfect. Nobody's going to be perfect on a video
Nobody.
anyway.
Yeah,
Everybody makes
that's a
mistakes.
great tip. Yeah, definitely. Don't try to be perfect, right? Because nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Karen's not. Nobody's perfect. Okay. But I mean, if you don't, like you said, face your fears and just stop judging yourself so much. See, instead of judging yourself, how about you start working on your self-confidence? Okay? If you think, oh, this, oh, that, like, you know what? No. Let me just work on my self-confidence. See, because you have to, like substitute it. Substitute the doubtfulness, the lack of self-confidence for what you want, right? The self-confidence. You know what? I can do this. I'm positive. I'm happy. I'm excited. Bam! See? So instead of like, oh, I don't know what they're going to say about me, my hair, my wording, I don't know, whatever, right? So, you going to start making videos?
Nobody's going to be.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to. I mean, nobody's going to be going to have a great video on their first videos. I'll be shocked if you do. But I mean, most people don't have great first videos. You have to get used to it. Like Jose was saying, you have to get used to making the videos. getting confident with your videos, and just keep doing them. That's what I'm trying at the moment. And I keep doing them till I get that, till I get to the point where I just feel like, yeah, I'm at a good place to just post my videos every day if I feel like it.
Okay, I think I just came up with like the biggest tip ever.
What?
Just have fun.
Oh.
That's it. Honestly, like when I make my videos, I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to give value. I want to connect with people. I want to help people. I want people to gain value from my video. The most important thing is I want to have fun. Okay? I want to have fun with this video. It could just be a 3, 4, 5 minute video, but as long as I have fun, you like it. You feel good. You're like, you know what? Yeah, that was a good video. Man, you just post it. But you have to have fun, because if you're kind of like, I don't want to do it, this is, you know, just have fun and laugh and smile. Laugh at your own jokes. That's what I do. Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? But you can do it, Maritza. Like I said, you can do it. I remember in the summer, you know, you had that thing going on, and you did what, like 20 videos, I think? 15, 20 videos? Remember that? And at the end of the videos, I mean, towards the end, when you were making all those videos, you didn't even care, remember? You were just like, whatever.
Probably it's because I'm out of the habit of making them. Like, I'll make one every so often, and I'm like, I don't like it. I'll try tomorrow.
Yeah.
And tomorrow never comes. And
well, it's gonna start today. Okay? Yeah, definitely. Just start making videos every day. Like I said, I remember when you were making those videos every day, and I think after like 2 weeks, you were just like, all right, guys, hey, this is Mari. Today I want to talk to you guys about blah 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 blah, and that was good. You see, so remember that. But again, as long as we start our momentum, then don't let it go. Okay, don't let it go. Once you have that confidence in the camera, just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, because, you know, like I told you, I stopped making videos around July, August, I think it was, and then now I'm starting to get back into making videos, and you do lose it. But it's up to you to, like, you know what, I need to start doing this again, because this is going to get me to where I want to be, right? And I know that people connect with me, especially through videos, because, I don't know, I just talk, and I'm happy, and I'm enthusiastic, and I just, you can do it, like a person, right? So, you know,
I mean,
but even if you're not like that, like I said, don't try to be somebody else. You know, I know you're not like super crazy and enthusiastic, and you're always yelling like me, but, you know, just be you. You're gonna attract the yous of the world. You're gonna attract the people who are like you, who are, you know what, calm, but, you know, just who make things happen. That's the only people that you want, anyways, in your team, is people who are like you. Okay. So don't try to be like anybody else. You know, just be you.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of the time people are not actually looking at you; they're just listening to what you have to say. So think of it like that. They're not really watching your whole image. They're listening to what you have to say. That's what they want. They want to hear the value.
Yes.
Kind of froze.
So they're looking at your hair or your clothes or whatever. They're just listening out to what you have to say. That's what they want to hear. And that's how you have to look at it.
Look at our mentor, David Wood. He wears tank tops in all his videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm not thinking about that. I'm just thinking of what I'm trying to say.
And his hair.
I like his image. I like that he feels comfortable, that he can just wear what he wants, and people still take him seriously. So, yeah, that's good. I like his quirkiness as well. He's not afraid to just be himself. So that's great.
And I think, you know, when he's himself, you know, he has fun. That's the thing. If you're trying to be somebody else who you're not going to have fun. Yeah. And that's something that I want us to do and to have in, like, our business, and, you know, with my mastermind family, is I want us to be a family, but I want us to have fun. You know, just like I am with my family when I go back home, or when you guys, you know, with your family. That's how eventually I want us to be. It's like, hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do that. Just be fun, or like have fun, right? You're huge with family, right, Marita? So when you go back home, you don't try to be somebody you're not. You're just yourself, and you have fun when you go back home. You know, you play with your little brothers and your little sisters, and your parents and your mom, and you cook and your tias and all this stuff, and it's great, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because you have fun while you do it. So kind of look at it like that, you know, just have fun, and that's, you know.
I guess because
Try
I
it.
haven't, because with my family, I get to do things that interest me. I get to cook. I get to play around with my sisters, my brothers, my cousins, the whole family. And with making videos, I guess I
Well,
pick
yeah, but you get to
topics.
share, your story. You get to help people. You get to talk about the law of attraction. You get to talk about, like I said, just be you. If you like to cook, why don't you make cooking videos,
Because I'm
right?
self-conscious about my cooking too.
Okay, well, see what I mean?
No, I was gonna try to make one that this Wednesday, I think, I got to cook. But then I was by myself and I didn't have any, like, I couldn't get the camera and to cook. I don't know, like,
That's why it's an original video.
I
Your
know,
roommate
no, I
said,
know, but like
all right, guys,
my
you do
roommates were
that,
gone, so I couldn't ask them to
that.
hold the camera or anything, and I was not gonna touch my hands. I mean, get my hands with my phone, and then have the egg all over my hand, and then the flour, and yeah,
Well, I don't know. But I think we can all start working on our self-image. I think that would be the first thing. Definitely start working on your self-image every day.
yeah.
Like
Well, I
that.
mean, over the past month, I felt like I've gotten better, like just in person and generally, because you know me, I'm kind of shy at first, and like it takes me like a long time to be able to talk to people, just random strangers. But now I'm kind of getting the hang of it where like you talk to me, I'll talk to you, and I'll sound confident and everything. I don't know if you've noticed it, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've grown a little bit. I'm a lot more self confidence on my actual image in person because before I'd be like just a regular ponytail,
Yeah, just like
nothing, and I'm like now I need to translate that onto camera. So eventually I will get there.
You just keep working it day by day. Slowly, you'll slowly get there when as long as you take action and make it happen, you will get there. Definitely.
yeah. Remember, the Great Wall of China wasn't built in one day.
Well, I'm
Exactly.
not
So
saying it's gonna happen overnight. That's
yeah,
what I'm
but
saying. It's
they
gonna
worked on
get
it
there
daily though. They
eventually.
worked on it daily. Tell you that much. But yeah.
Huh?
All right, guys. Well, I'm not sure. What else do you guys want to share with our people, or any other questions, any other tips that you guys would like? We can go ahead and start wrapping it up.
Just mainly stuff doesn't happen overnight, especially with your self-image and confidence. You have to learn how to develop it and make it work for you in your own way, kind of thing. That's pretty much what I got out of it today.
Mr. Karen?
Yeah, it's work on your self-image and remember to have fun with it. Don't think that, like Maritza said, don't think everything's gonna happen overnight, and just work on it day by day, and you will get to where you want to get to as long as you focus and you take action. It will come. It will come. Whatever that is. I mean, if you're camera shy, you may be a confident person already. I mean, if you are, then that's great. That's even better. Just keep working yourself. Not then with the don't watch yourself on camera because making didn't help me, and I don't think it helped you either. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's it. Basically, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, you were a little choppy there,
Yeah.
but it's okay. But yeah, guys, like we all talked about, your self-confidence. Remember not to judge yourself. Hang around the right people. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who motivate you. Always do your best and always work on yourself, right? Because I think you are the most important person in your life, right? It's your family. Everybody else is there, but I think you have to be confident within yourself in order to help other people too, right? Because if you don't have that within you, you can't really help other people and give them something you don't have, right? So like we said, definitely have fun. If you don't make videos, I wanted to touch up on a couple of things, with videos. Especially if you guys are into like internet marketing and stuff, or like what we do with Empower, videos are much easier to rank on Google and on YouTube and stuff, right? That's one reason why we're gonna go ahead and start making videos more often, posting them on our blog, and our blog's going to be there, but I think our main focus is going to be videos, right? Or for myself, that's what I want to do, is just focus on ranking videos and stuff. And then another thing is, of course, people connect with you, right? You don't have to be a robot. You're not reading a script, right? Just be yourself, and people will connect with you from all over the world, right? That's another thing. Remember not to look at the camera. That was a great tip from Karen. Don't look at the camera. Turn it around, or just talk to the camera. And then remember to put a picture on the little thing right there, so you can pretend like you're talking to your best friend and just be yourself. Okay, and the last thing is to have fun. Okay, we're not here to be like all professional and we're gonna wear a suit and a tie and we're gonna, it's not a professional thing. We're supposed to have fun, and when we have fun, things just start to happen. As long as we take action every day, things are just gonna work out for us. All right, guys. So Maritza, if you want to go ahead and close off our today's hangout, thank you guys for staying this whole time. I appreciate you guys, and that's it for my end.
Oh, well, that's pretty much it for me too. I guess one of our team members left ahead of time, but that's perfectly fine. Oh, we're about to end it anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this and gained some value. And personally, I did, because I'm not the best on camera. So, yeah, hopefully you guys can gain some knowledge from this video. So if you can.
All right, guys. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys on the next hangout, on the next video.